Gorgeous look at the morning. There's even a little rainbow out there in the clouds. Toledo versus Medina to kick off finals day in this first quarter final. Remember, it's going to be a rapid fire finals day because we're overlapping the quarters into men's semifinals. And a big one that people have been talking about for a long time is John Florence taking on Ethan Ewing.
Yeah, here we go. I think we're having a look. Someone's going to paddle out the back.
First wave goes to the three-time world champ. Gabriel Medina throws down the first turn of the morning. Gets out in front, nice top turn, beautiful flow, and a big section to ride away nice and clean. Nice steady work from Gabriel Medina. Being in the quarterfinals here at Margaret River matches his personal best in his career at this venue.
So there's Medina on his backhand, a good solid double overhead wave flick.
Yeah, I really liked this opening wave. I mean, nice first turn off the top. Cuts back here, but I feel like this turn here was so critical, that last lip line.
Well, this was his lowest result on the calendar. Toledo. Little transition carve. The face is going flat on him. He's got to kick out. Advantage Medina on the opening exchange.
Yeah, Medina's opening ride was is pretty strong.
Here we see Filipe on his opening ride, and you can see he's just picked one that doesn't have too much wall, so he knows it. He's out of there pretty quick.
It's pretty even, Bugs, looking at what they've done so far.
It's really even. We'll get back to that a little bit there.
And Medina on the backhand, he'll get stuck in transition, but his opener, nice, solid score, 6.33.
As we see this wave here, this is going to be a pretty low-scoring ride. It's going to count Felicity.
Yeah, look, I mean, you can just see, I mean, the bump and the lump in the face here. He just hits a huge bump. I mean, what we've seen in the last few days of competition.
But what a great clash. Medina last season really jumped into Toledo's corner. Remember, Gabriel took the first half of the season off to take a break. But he had so many great things to say about Filipe, and he was supporting him in his world title campaign. As we see Medina knife it through the whitewater, and there's a carve off the top. And finding a nice connection, even with all that foam on the face. Looking loose and in total control. Small inside section and carves his way through, so it was a smaller wave, but he did really well there. As we check out this last wave flick.
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, it was a smaller, frothier wave, but he surfed it so well. I mean, these waves, he looks like he's surfing it and it looks easy, but man, that would not be easy wave to surf. I mean, there's so much lump and bump in the face of that wave, and just like what Bug said, I mean, a nice backup wave, and now it's almost 2-0. I mean, really quickly, but out the back, live action with Filipe.
Wrap to fall for Toledo, so he's going to have a small score there. Only had a 2.17 before that. Yeah, he went all the way, got past Connor that day, all the way to the final, won his first CT event. He said it was everything he ever dreamed of. As we look at our goofy footer getting started. Nice connection there on the backhand of Medina. He's in that priority heat with Toledo and squares up for a solid backhand crack off the top and hangs in there. That probably felt amazing to be able to ride away from such a big section, looking to improve on a 4.33. And Medina capitalizing once again, Flick.
Yeah, a beautiful first turn out of the top here. Just a cut back, sort of transitioning back to the power source, and yeah, this last move here, this is what I'm talking about. The water was converging so much, and he had to do, really maintain that speed just so that he could shoot out in front of it. I mean, you'll see it right here. He lip lines this section, comes down, and both of these walls of water are moving in two different directions, and he just hangs on. So you can see, I think he gives himself a little fist pump. Yeah, he's happy.
As we have more action right out in front. Toledo really needs to get involved in this heat. He's able to reconnect with the white water. This one's already staying pretty full. Gets back to the pocket. Has to get there early. An awkward section to work with. But good news for him, he stays on his feet. He's been put into a pretty big combination with the work from Medina.
But this wave, it's a tough ride. It's not allowing him to really go full pelt into all these major maneuvers, and there's a bit of a check move. He's looking to finish this one, Flick.
Yeah, look, he gets the finish, just hangs on to it, but it kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. I mean, Gabriel's just wave selection has been better, and also on his backhand it's allowing him to get tighter in the pocket. Filipe is really going to need to, you know, select a wave that's going to give him a bowl, because at the moment on his forehand all it's allowing him to do is do these open face carves. I mean, he gets this inside section here which he manages to lip line, but you know, it really is about wave selection today, and it always is about main break wave selection.
5:25 to go. We've got a commitment here from Filipe. Needs to break down a 9.83. Nice bottom turn, and he gets hung up. That wave just changing gears under his sharp eye. And it's going to be a tough end section. Toledo looking out of rhythm this morning with just picking the right waves. These two guys are going to be battling in an exciting way for the rest of the season, even after this quarterfinal wraps. Taking a look at that was Toledo. But a wise decision for Medina to take it with priority. Already has a great connection on the wall. There's a backhand float to create some space. Solid hack there. One more late. But it doesn't matter. Medina really looking comfortable at main break this morning.
Now here we have Filipe at the back.
Last chance for Toledo. Throws out the fins quickly. And now gets into this part of the open face. He's still waiting for something big to show itself. Chasing maybe a big ramp. Toledo winds up, throws down the full road, ends up going down. And it was just one of those mornings for Toledo and his first semifinal of 2023.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to have draw a lot of confidence from that. And to me, he looks in form. He looks like he knows what waves he wants to choose out there. And yeah, I mean, he's really put the nail in the coffin there on that last wave. I think he's surfing really well.